All right, what's going on? Don't know what the hell happened to the video, but we are back live. Welcome, live wager with Cappers Direct and Cappers Nation Live. Glad to have everybody back here. Just getting everything started. Bear with me, guys. The setup here is a little hokey dokey for the live show because obviously I can't show the big screens and the board for what's up there. Obviously, because there's television and we can't show live TV on the live stream. I know I gotta get the volume up, so we'll turn the volume up. Hopefully you guys can hear me now better than you could before. If somebody can give me a little audio check, let me know that we're all good to go. Michael, Brad, Tim, Jeff, William, Aaron, Brian, Chido, Tom. What is going on? Hopefully you guys are all tuning in well. Couple things. If for some reason one of the cameras pans over to the TVs, you guys got to let me know as fast as humanly possible. Send me a text message, alert me, smack me in the face, the back of the head, whatever the case may be, because if we show live television on there, first of all, we're going to get our butt spanked. Alex, if you're worried about a game and you're stressing and the game's just started like 15 minutes ago, it's college football. There's probably going to be lead changes all game long, so last thing you need to do is start stressing about a game. But nonetheless, teams are going to score. It's football. All right, so live wagering, what this show is all about is getting on your damn mobile device or your computer and making live wagers in-game, hedging opportunities. Nonetheless, a lot of different ways. Well, not to, I like that they put up 7 because I can use the first quarter total over as well. So I'm going to be putting the games on. Obviously, I can't show them. I do apologize. I wish that I could share them with you, but unfortunately, I can't. If you guys hear audio for some reason from the TV, you got to let me know. I'm actually kind of shocked. Tulsa and Oklahoma State is a 3-0 game. I'll be honest, that one's got me in a loop this morning. We are on the over, but it is early and a high-powered offense. It doesn't take very long for them to get things rolling. Cincinnati rolling up 14-3 with 33 seconds left in the first quarter. I'm just logging into all of my stuff, getting everything online, including the live chat and all of that good stuff. So if you see me looking in the direction of this way, it's because I'm paying attention to what's on the television, and that way we can find some good opportunities to bet with. If you see me squinting, looking like I need a set of glasses, it's because I do. And the live screen is literally, the screen with your guys' comments is literally 7 feet away from me with tiny, tiny, tiny small font. So, a lot of games going on. Georgia State up 7 against Louisiana Lafayette. 3:30 left in the first. Would love to see a Raging Cajun touchdown here. Pitt up 7-3 against Syracuse. Syracuse doing what they do best, putting up 3 points on the board. Long games to go in every single one of them. So, again, the goal for this show is to find opportunities to hammer and make that money on. So I'm going to be flipping through screens, going over all kinds of stuff. Carlos, yeah, I replied to you. But I'm not sitting here on my email at the current moment. Matter of fact, my phone's way the heck over here. During the live shows, especially like this one, it's hard for me to check my email, but I'll check it, sir, as soon as I get off. Crystal Palace, wow, opening up with a goal against Manchester United. It is 1-0 in that game. I do have a parlay with Manchester United, so hopefully they don't shoot the bet on us. They will, rest assured, guys. Rest assured, long ways to go. Raging Cajuns are usually slow starters anyways. They usually pour it on in the second half. But anyways, obviously for live in-game betting purposes, for people that didn't pay for what you guys paid for, you guys probably shouldn't be discussing it. If not, you're just giving it away to the whole world. I hear an echo off of one of these things in here. But nonetheless, we're going to take a look at some opportunities. I do have a lot of my plays out there. I've got a lot in action right now. I've got Manchester United, Manchester team total over 2. I've got the first half in that game over 1 and 1.5, which I made it just appear as a last minute bet myself personally. Cincinnati up 14-3. Just taking a look at everything. I'm just getting situated here. I could definitely use another touchdown in the Louisiana Lafayette game in the first quarter. Let's see. Cincinnati, Austin P over 53.5, as we discussed on the live chat from this morning. Hopefully that one goes well for us. Cincinnati also laying 37.5. The over 34.5 first half, which I gave you guys as a lean, I did bet. So hopefully we're able to turn those into winners. And Alex and Brad, I'm sure there's a hell of a lot more than just two in the live chat and not in the live chat that are hoping for a win on that game. And rest assured, I'm sure it'll happen. I'm sure it'll happen. But again, there's no point in stressing over a football game that literally is still in the first quarter. We're not even in the second quarter yet. But 2nd and 5, and I can use a touchdown. Look at that, wide open, and he drops it on his fingertips. Bad throw. But anyways, I'm getting ready to pop up the live odds. I'm just taking a quick gander at everything. I'm going to print off a couple sheets here. That way I have stuff so I can start looking up at the games, and we can at games and lines, and we can start trying to pick and choose our avenues. It doesn't matter if it's college football. It doesn't matter if it's soccer, Dortmund and Gladbach, Manchester United and Crystal Palace. It doesn't matter which one it is. If we can get an avenue to swing a bet in our favor, by golly, we're going to. So give me 1 second. I just printed out some documents. I'll be right back. And remember, if you missed out on what we got on the board, here's what we have on the board as a reminder. And it's going to be a good day. Be right back in literally 10 seconds. Well, what I wanted to print... Oh, it did work. Perfect. I don't know why I printed double-sided. But anyways, we're back. Nonetheless, big punt by the Raging Cajuns, unfortunately. Unfortunately, them suckers are punting. All right, so just taking a look at everything that's going on. All right, just taking a look at everything that's going on and ready to rock and roll. All right. This is the fun thing with Live Wager. This is the fun thing. Very unorthodox. If you guys see something that you guys like, see something that you guys have a question on, feel free to post a comment in the live chat. Feel free to post a comment in the live chat. We'll go over it. We'll take a look at it. We'll see if we can find avenues. The goal in this show is for you guys and me to have more money in our pockets or our accounts before the day is over. All right, before the day is over, that is the name of the game. That is the name of the game. Western Kentucky kind of surprising me, putting up some points early, Liberty putting up some points early against Western Kentucky. That one is surprising. Taking a look throughout the league, Cincinnati up 14-3, Georgia State up 7-0, Duke down by 1, 7-6. It would be 7-7, except kicking is a disaster for some people. Oklahoma State up 3-0, Pitt up 7-3, Tulane up 10-0 against Navy, and Liberty up 10-3. They kicked that field goal with 4 seconds into the second quarter, which cost me $500. It actually cost me $476.19 to win $500, which I don't like losing. All right, I don't like losing. Jeff says Tulsa plus 20.5. Interesting line for a live wager on that one. Interesting line. And we really got to get things going throughout the first quarter. A lot of these teams are still going to be knocking rust off and it's going to be something that we're going to have to ease on into. As these shows go on week by week, we'll have a better inclination and feel for not just the teams, but what to expect. Obviously, we use Bet Online here. All right. You can see the live games up here. So, for instance, we'll pull up. Actually, that's the regular schedule. We'll pull up live here. Now, there's on an Android, this is an Android-based Vibe interactive board. It's a little different for me, so I'm not entirely used to it. So I'm still, whereas on my laptop or my phone, it's super smooth. Obviously, Apple device is just a tad bit different. But we're going to be taking a look at some of these live games. And the first one that we're popping up is the live odds on the Navy game. All right, Navy and Tulane. And Navy coming in off of their monster beatdown by BYU. Oklahoma State and Tulsa need to start scoring. A lot of time in that game, but remember, we're not going to win every single game that we put out, unfortunately. We're not going to win every single one. Western Kentucky with the ball. Or apparently not, video review going on. But nonetheless, with Navy, got that game popping up, trying to see if we can find some avenues in there because, I'm afraid flag coming for a late hit on Navy. Navy's getting frustrated early, just like they were in their last outing. But taking a look at the live odds, if I can pop up this one, and we have it right here, and as it'll pop up, you can get Navy plus 14, Tulane minus 14. Tulane minus 14, minus 125. They came in, I think they were laying 5.5. All right, it's already looking like it's going to be a Tulane beatdown. All right, it's looking like it's going to be a Tulane beatdown. It's just the start of the second quarter. It's 10-0, and Tulane is just getting started. Matter of fact, it just switched to 16.5. I was getting ready to throw a bet out there. Not sure I really want to put a beat down on them as 16.5, but seeing that they're at the Navy 28 and moving, I do like Tulane. I don't think Navy has an opportunity. Bill says we'll take 99% wins. We do the best that we can, and in the end, we hope that we're ahead, if you know what I mean. As far as this one goes, as far as Navy goes, is that targeting? He leaned in with the head. Obviously, it was a late hit anyways. Hit him in the head. He'll probably be tossed from the game. Scott, you like this camera angle? This camera angle is fun and dandy, but I'm sitting on the side of a desk. I'm probably going to knock this board off here with my knee, sitting on a stool. But yeah, it is a cool angle. But what I am going to do is I am going to completely flip-flop part of this set around because there's part that's not even being used, and there's another desk over here that I can sit and film and watch the games comfortably on. But Tulane laying 16.5, minus 125. I am putting in a bet right now, laying 625 to win 500. Let me see if I can do it on here. Well, actually, this needs to be able to be refreshed because that's still showing 14 on the board. It didn't refresh automatically. The problem is last Sunday when we did this, we actually missed it because I was screwing around with the board, and then I was going from the board to the computer, and we ended up missing the wager screwing with this because this wasn't fast enough. But as you can see right here, well, it ended up, line changed to minus 125, but I'm betting it right there, 650 to win 520, as you can see on the screen. And I'll let you know if it posts here in just a second. Hopefully it does. It should. There we go. Posting results. Tulane laying 16.5. I'm going to lay a big bet on, or a big spread on Tulane. I really didn't give them that much credit ahead of time, or else I probably would have made it a personal play. But there you guys can see, live bet, first one there. We'll get it on the board as well for a live wager. All right, for a live wager. We'll go over here. We'll create a new board just for the live wagers. Live bets that we made. me crazy, but I don't think Navy has a chance. I was hoping they'd come out and have a chance, and I just don't think that they do. And if you can't see the board, I'll flash it over for you guys to be able to see it from time to time. But there you go. You can see live bets. First one in the shoot. Tulane laying 16.5. It was minus 125. It ended up being 650 to win 520. All right, so there's the first one. That's how the show's going to go. Now, am I just going to be making live wagers 100% of the time? No, I'm not. All right. Obviously, I don't just sit around and just fire live wagers. But then again, if you watch the Leeds and Fulham game, I cleaned up on some live soccer wagers. All right. Cleaned up on some live soccer wagers. And I don't mind cleaning up on anything as long as we're going to make some money on it. Taking a look, Manchester United, Crystal Palace. Just under 22 minutes into the first half, Crystal Palace up 1-0 in that game. Manchester is plus 120 on the three-way in regulation, with the total being over 3.5. Manchester's United's team total, no targeting, wow. Manchester's team total was 2. All right, Manchester's team total was 2. First half live total right now over 1.5 at minus 125. I like that. I just don't know if I've, can pull the trigger on the first half in-game wagering. So, I like it. I like the first half. I think Manchester United will tie it up here sooner rather than later. But it's not one that I'm going to be firing on right away. Although the over, I do like Tulane. Oh, throw the flag. No flag on that play. Threw it behind the receiver. What should have, could have, would have been a Tulane TD. Raging Cajuns defense playing extremely sloppy this morning, but it's early, and they are notoriously, for us anyways, a big second half team. Frozen screen, fantastic. Probably the best screen that you guys have all day long that doesn't feature me in it. I'll get that unfrozen, but thank you. There we go. We'll get that. We'll get that fixed. But yeah, I do expect a goal here more than likely shortly in the Premier League by one of those teams, more than likely. But again, 22 minutes left, halfway through. Manchester United will probably pour it on in the second half. So I'm going to steer clear of the first half over, although it does look attractive. It does look attractive. Daily Grazer says backup Syracuse quarterback with a touchdown. We can always use some points in there. Syracuse taking the early lead against Pitt 10-7. Aaron, what's going on? Georgia State 14-0. Yep. Plenty of time. Plenty of time in all the games. That's the fun thing about, college football. Cincinnati up 21-3. A lot goes on and a lot happens quick. And one thing that I don't do, first of all, it don't matter how big the bet is. It doesn't matter how small the bet is. Stressing about a game in the first quarter, the second quarter, hell, the third quarter, or even the first half of the fourth quarter, it really does you no good. In reality, it doesn't. In reality, it doesn't. It really does you no good. Taking a look. Raging Cajuns second half live is 21.5 for the second quarter. I kind of like that, but they still need 3 scores, so I'm going to still stay off of that one. The only one that we've made so far, Tulane laying the 16.5. That live line is now up to 17.5. Navy is plus 825 on the money line. Tulsa is plus 15.5 over 49.5 in the Oklahoma State game. Nothing live as of right yet. Everything's frozen on the Western Kentucky Liberty game. Syracuse and Pitt live. Syracuse laying 10.5 is the live odds there. Jeff says, if you're stressing in the first half, that tells me you bet too much money. Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, the name of this one is trying to pick and choose and find some avenues. Tulane first and goal from the 5. And trying to find some avenues for us to make that money. All right, that's the name of the game with this one. I wish I had a live line on the Cincinnati game. Yeah, Scott, and you know, this is actually their old site. I could switch up to their new site there, but their new site seems to lock up on this Android board device. Or else I would use the new one. The new one on my website, on my computer is fantastic. So a lot of time left in all the games. Just bouncing around. And it doesn't matter what it will be. Just trying to find some avenues. Still 1-0 in that Crystal Palace Manchester United game. Over 1.5 is plus money, plus 115 right now for the first half total. Regulation is 3.5 plus 145. Yeah, that's a burner right there, Jeff. That's a burner right there, 3-3. Touchdown Tulane. Extra point will have us covering the first live wager of the day. Just gandering around the league. German soccer going on. Borussia Dortmund, who has made us a ton of money, does have a game currently underway against Mönckeberg. And that one is still tied up 0-0. For all intents and purposes, they should clean up today. It's still 0-0. Borussia is actually on the 3-way plus 105 live with Mönchengladbach, or however you pronounce it, because I ain't German, is plus 285 with a plus 205 on the draw. Lucky says, I feel like Oklahoma State will pick it up. Just a slow start. Guys, it's been a slow start for almost every team that doesn't have a game under their belt. If they haven't had a game under their belt with live plays, they've had a slow start. Very few teams have hit the first quarter team total overs or the first quarter overs, which means you should probably lay off them, and I should probably take my own advice on some of them because I have dropped a couple of them today. Scott says it's days like these that really test your discipline. You know, it makes for opportunities for, great live wagers. For added opportunities. 17-0 Tulane. We're covering on that one. All right, we're covering on that one. Hopefully we find some more added value somewhere. The live line on the total in the Navy Tulane game is 48.5. Now here's my worry. My worry is Navy doesn't put up any points. We're at 17, and the first half total is 25.5. I like the over 25.5, but I don't know if Navy is going to contribute. We're going to need to get 2 more Tulane touchdowns if we wanted to hit a first half over 25.5. Live line on Tulane is now 20.5, which is probably still a safe bet, to be honest. Honestly, I don't think Navy puts up much. And they're going to have to get lucky. It's raining. The ball's wet. They can't move the ball. It's 17-0. It's all Tulane. Navy hasn't even attempted a pass, but maybe they should. They have 23 rushing yards on the day so far. Tulane's got 183 yards. And keep this in mind, Tulane's 1-5 on third downs. Navy can't stop their run, 112 yards through 3.5 minutes of the second quarter. As far as this one, I'm going to wait to see what Navy does on the first couple snaps and possibly make a wager on the first half, possibly on the first half over in the Navy-Tulane game. If Navy can rip off a big run or Tulane just keeps stopping them and going to get the ball back quick, I might just 25.5. We get another touchdown, we'll be at 24. So we're 2 scores away, a touchdown and a score away from being able to hit a first half over, which I'd love to hit. Full game over 48.5. I feel that we'll get that, but I think we're going to need a touchdown. I think Tulane slows down or in the fourth quarter. Navy going to be 3rd and 7. Nathan, do I take unders? I do. When the opportunity arises, remember it's college football. I gave out the under on a lean on Boston College and Duke. I do. I don't prefer taking unders. I root for scores is fun. I'm an offensive guy. To me, my personal preference, I like all right, I am putting in a live wager right now to win 500 on the first half over 24.5. It dropped a half a point. Assuming it allows me to get it in, I'm attempting, at least on my laptop I was. I need to hit the refresh button on this one. On one of them, I'm attempting to, but it's not allowing me. It's frozen right now at the current moment. Probably pending this kickoff, and then it's going to jump up. Hopefully they don't make it 3 full scores. It's back up to 25.5. See if we can, just under 9 minutes left. I think it's probably a fairly safe yeah, it's still frozen. Still frozen on there. If it oh, now they're making it 23.5 minus 200. Isn't that funny? I don't know where it went. I'm going to see if it'll allow me. I am going to do that. That's a touchdown and an extra point away. Tulane's going to score before the end of the half. A little bit of juice that I don't want to lay, but hey, I'll take it if we can hammer one. Oh, it failed. They closed me out of it. They froze it at 23.5. I tried. It's a problem. We're all on here hammering the live wagers. And I'm being honest with you guys, showing you what I'm doing, and we're freezing it out. Look at Navy celebrating a big defensive play. Good job, Navy. Good job. All right. Popping this one back up, seeing if it's The only problem with this board is it doesn't refresh automatically like the computer does. Navy's first half team total is 3.5. Tulane's team total, this can't be right. Team total over 17.5. But they're moving the ball backwards. Navy on defense. Everything freezing me out right now, trying to get some wagers in. Tim says this is more fun than Showtime. You know, it's definitely going to be fun, that's for sure. Tulane punting. Going to give great field position. Out of bounds, I think, at their own 48. To Navy. Problem with Navy is if Navy runs the ball, they'll probably run the clock out. Borussia Dortmund with the goal. It's now 24.5 at plus 120. I still think we get 2 scores unless Navy runs the clock out. But honestly, Navy ain't going to move the ball. So I'm going to steer clear of it on that one. I'm going to clear that one out. And I'm not going to take the over 24.5. It probably hits. But I think we're going to miss an opportunity there. Team total for Tulane over 17.5. I'm going to see if it'll allow me to take it. Max bet is 275. So that means I'll have to bet it twice if I want to win 500. So I'm just betting that one right there. And I'm going to over 17.5 on team total on Tulane. I'm going to do it one more time, guys, if it allows me to. There we go. It's max bet 250 a piece, so betting it twice, you guys should too. I think Tulane picks up another point somewhere along the lines in the first half, so there you go. Put that one up on the board. So we'll close that one out. So the only good thing about the shanked punt, and yes, William, I am watching, I've got it on one of these screens, is it puts Navy closer to scoring. All right, it puts Navy closer to scoring, so hopefully if Navy does score, which I don't think they do, they don't waste time. They give Tulane a chance to put one sloppy point up on the board. All right, one sloppy point up on the board. So there's that one, guys. Tulane first half team total over 17.5. Put it up on the board. I'm going 2-0 on my bets. Just gandering around at the rest of the live odds. We've been focusing in and honing in on the Tulane game. Cincinnati rolling, guys, up 28-3. 28-3. There is 3:28 left in that game. They're up by 25 early. As you guys know, free plays from this morning. Cincinnati laying the big juice, the big number there, as well as Pitt. It's college football. A lot happens. All right, a lot happens. Now, First half over in the, where is it? The Cincinnati game. Oh no, the full game was 53.5. Pretty sure we'll get there. 4 more touchdowns by Cincinnati will put us there. No goal yet out of Manchester United, coming out with a slow start. I expected a slow start, just not that slow of a start. Mauricio, the game just started. It's not how you look, it's how you finish. It doesn't really matter how it fucking looks right now. It matters how it looks at the end of the game. You know what I mean? A lot of tickets. I promise you, my $1,000 3-teamer that had the Yankees as one of the teams yesterday, the only team needed to win, didn't look good when they were losing, right? But it sure looked fucking good when BetOnline cashed it into a winner. And that's going to be no different today. Be no different today. And again, as Jeff said earlier, if people are stressing about a game in the first half, we may not be participating in that always bet within your means part. As anticipated, Navy punting from their own 48, loss of yardage, and he nearly didn't get that one off. Good punt, though. Great punt by Navy. Great punt by Navy if they were playing the field position game. But unfortunately for Navy, I don't think they're going to be playing much field position. Trying to take advantage of some opportunities. We're going to keep poking our nose in some live betting opportunities. Taking a look at some scores again. Cincinnati up 28-3. Believe it or not, Austin P moving the ball. They're at the Cincy 49. They're on the other side of the 50. Liberty up 17-10 against Western Kentucky. Western Kentucky putting up 10 in the second quarter. 17 second quarter points. Western Kentucky, a team to start slow. And remember, a lot of these teams that haven't played and don't have a game under their belt, their offenses are probably going to start out slow. Their defenses may start out slow as well, playing against a team that has already played. That's just a fact. That's just given. That's just given. Lucky 2001 says, I don't like to use the term sweat games. I have tried to program myself to either have faith and believe I'm going to win or know I have lost. That way, I don't stress so hard. You know, Lucky, I will show you guys a piece of advice, and you are spot on, Lucky 2001. See this bald spot back here? All right? I'm not even 40 yet. And it's thinning out. And it's thinning out up here rapidly. Rapidly. And that's from over the years not using the same advice. Guys, in tonight's game between the Celtics and the Heat, how many times is a lead going to change hands? How many times are they going to be covering and then not covering? No different in a football game. Total's going to look like it's going over. It's going to look like it's going under. It's going to look like it's going over. It's going to look like it's going under. I just bet $550 to win $500 on Tulane's first half team total over 17.5. They're on 2nd and 11 from their own 26. Should we start stressing? Or let's just have faith that we picked the right play. And now their quarterback's scrambling for dear Lord. Big run. First down to the 45-yard line. So, there's nothing to stress about when it comes to this. Because here's the thing, guys. When you make the decision to put in a bet, it's locked in. Technically, there's nothing you can do about it. Now, you can bet the other side if you're not feeling good. Maybe there's some in-game opportunities where you can start hedging. All right? Where you can start hedging. Or hell, maybe, let's just say you actually thought Navy could hang in there today. Uh-oh. Tulane within field goal range. Down within inside the 30 of Navy. Let's just say you took Navy today. Prime example. First of all, I did not take Navy. You could ask Tom Weiner. He asked me on that game. I said Tulane, Tulane, Tulane. Let's just say that you did take Navy. And here we are in the first quarter, and we're looking at it. And you guys are ahead of me with a Tulane touchdown. There we go. I like it. Thank you. Touchdown. No. See, we probably should have bet the over 24.5 knowing that we were going to get the ball back. So if you guys said it's a touchdown, I can't see it yet. It's probably coming on the next play. We'll come over here. We'll record the first one in blue, baby, because we're winning. First live wager, according to the live chat, is a success. Now, if you guys took the Tulane first half team total, I'd love to know about it. Put a copy of it or post in the comment section if you bet it. If you bet it and you're on Twitter, please take a screenshot. Post it on Twitter and tag me in it at CapNationKyle. All right? Would love to get the word out and spread the wealth on the money that we're going to be making, everybody. All right? So if you did take it and you had faith in me, congratulations. 24-0 Tulane. And not only did we cash that bet, we're going to cash that one right there too. We're going to cash that one right there too. Carlos, you took it. Fantastic. And I saw your email. I didn't have a chance to read it, Carlos, but I will get you taken care of. I will get you taken care of as soon as we get off the live wager show. I will get you taken care of, Carlos. And thank you for supporting the show. Thank you for supporting the show and signing up with these guys back there. Congrats to you, Carlos, as well as everybody else. Cincinnati up 28-3 at the half. Louisiana Lafayette down 14-0. Duke down by 1. That can't be correct. 4th and 46. Can somebody confirm that? Oklahoma State in a barn burner up 3-0. Michael, you took it. Congrats. Max out bands. I hope you took it as well. I'm assuming you did. Pitt up 14-10 and rolling. Tulane, as we already know, up 24-0. Western Kentucky down 17-10, 4:57 left in the second. Crystal Palace halftime 1-0 against Manchester United as anticipated. That's why I laid off the first half over live wager of 1.5. It was tempting, but I'm glad I didn't. We remain undefeated with the live wagers. Taking a look at Western Kentucky, they're minus 200 on the money line. They've scored 10 points in the second quarter, none in the first. They're being outscored 17-10. The total is locked at 58, but I don't anticipate seeing a total. I wish there was a first half total or a team total or something of that nature that we could hammer. Now, taking a look at some live odds on, real quick, before I change the screen on here, looking at the Navy and Tulane game. The total is 47.5. It's been all Tulane. Now, if Tulane gets another score somehow before the end of the half, which they have 3 timeouts, 3 minutes left, it is likely. All right, it is likely that they can get another score in the first half. Now, Navy's not going to probably pick up a first down, but if they did, they'll end up more than likely running the time off the clock and probably not even score anyways. So I'm going to, as much as I want to bet the over 47.5, trust me, I have faith in Tulane to come out and put up 14 and 14 the rest of the game. But if for some reason they put up 14 and 10 Well, 14-10 would work. But if they put up 14-7 or 14-3 or 10-7, then we're up Schitt's Creek, and I don't want to bet on a loser. So I do believe that we've got 2 winners right there on the Tulane game, on the live game. So I'm going to start taking a look at something else. And I'm going to flip the main screens. If I can even find them. I don't even know what channel it's on, but we're going to try and find it. It would probably be beneficial for me to know what channel it's on ahead of time. There we go. Pittsburgh with the ball. I think everything's frozen out on this right now. 2:30 left in the first half. Pitt with a big third down coming. 3rd and 6. They're up 14-10. I would love to see them. Love to see them end the quarter. I don't know who he was. Oh, there we go. Pass interference on the defense there. Great. Perfect. I'd love to be able to try and snag a live wager on Pitt right now with them only up 4, laying the big number. Possibly a second half now that these two teams have turned it on. But one thing that I am going to go check, I am going to check the Cincinnati second half line on that game to see if there is there may not be a second half line yet, or they may not even have one. As of right now, there's no second half line or live wager on the Cincinnati and Austin Peay game. So I was hoping. Tulsa up 6-3. 7-3 now after they're kicking the pat. Again, another flag. Is this a roughing the passer or a late hit? We will find out. But again, roughing the passer. There we go. Keep moving that ball for Pitt. Come on. We need everything that we can get. All right, as of right now, nothing posted for Cincinnati in the second half. If you guys get a second half line, please do let me know. Would love to know what it is or when it pops up. All right, I haven't been looking at the live screen. Max out Banjo, I think Tulane minus 27 is safe. To be honest, it probably is, but here's my worry. If they go up by a couple more, a couple scores, you'll be good. But then when they take out the starters and they put in the second string, that's what I worry about. That's what I worry about. If Navy actually gets one, they may not. So if you took Tulane first half, team total over 17.5, and you took Tulane laying 16.5 with me, then don't even mess with the 27.5. No need to get greedy on there. No need to even get greedy on there. No way, no reason to even take a chance at pissing away money. Steven, where are you seeing a second half line by chance? What book? Out of curiosity. Over and under is 24. The over and under is tempting, but here's the thing. Here's the thing with Cincinnati. If they come out after the third quarter, the starters are coming out. Okay? After the third quarter, the starters are coming out. Scott just said. Clemson did that last week. They didn't cover. When they pull the starters in the fourth quarter, you're still going to need Cincinnati, more than likely, to put up at least one, assuming Cincinnati puts up 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. You're going to need at least that. So I don't have too much faith in that. The Duke-Boston College second half total is 23. I leaned the under on this one, so I'm not even going to touch 23. Duke laying 3 second half. Another flag coming more than likely on Syracuse. More than likely another flag moving the ball forward with 1 minute to go. Now, I do have a straight bet on Tulane, and then obviously these two. The Western Kentucky game, Louisiana Lafayette game. I have Cincinnati over 53.5, okay? I cannot lie. I have them over 53.5, but I factored in Cincinnati going to be doing everything. So we're sitting at 31. I still need 24 more second half points. So over and under second half, 24. I'm going to root for the over so that way I can catch the full game over. I'll root for the second half over so that way we can get the full game over. As far as Duke, Boston College, nothing there. Pitt with a nice chunk of lost yardage. Raging Cajuns moving the ball. Raging Cajuns moving the ball well. And we'll pop up that to see. Oh, needed to haul that one-hander in. Popping up the Raging Cajuns and Georgia State game. If it'll pop up on this. It doesn't want to now. The Vive board is not the fastest when it comes to that. But popping it up on my computer just in case I don't miss an opportunity. You could actually get Louisiana Lafayette as a pick. Jump ball defended. It's a good. I like what I see out of the Raging Cajuns moving the ball. Oh, wrong game. Wrong game. I did it again. Did it again to us. I like to do it on the board so I can actually show you guys. Raging Cajuns a pick plus 125 in game. Click on the right one. Now, that'll probably change if they convert this first down. If they convert this first down, we'll see 3rd and 10. And jump ball in out of his fingertips. They have to haul those ones in. Quarterback's doing a great job putting the balls in their fingertips, and the Raging Cajuns are just not hauling it in. Plain and simple. So 4th and 10, and it appears they're going for it, so we'll wait to see. But I do have it ready to lock in. Good scramble right there. Nobody's open. And he converts it. So they're keeping the drive alive. It's probably going to freeze. It just froze on me, of course. Of course, the pick's got to freeze. I should have hit it in right when he made the throw. Next half, they'll probably roll. A pick is minus 120. I'll accept the changes. And see if it goes through or not. There we go. $500 on the Raging Cajuns as a pick live wager. So we'll go put that up on the board for you guys as well. All right, we'll put that up on the board for you. Whoop, we don't want blue, we want black for that. Blue will be for our wins. We got it as a pick. Keep track of the juice to keep everybody clean and accounted for. Minus $1.20. Minus $1.20. And that would be a Raging Cajuns touchdown, folks. That would be a Raging Cajuns touchdown. We got that pick in just in the nick of time. Taking a look around the league at what's going on. Halftime, Tulsa 7, Oklahoma State 3. Pitt and Syracuse 14-10. 28-3 Cincinnati over Austin Peay. Tulane up 24-0 at the half. And Western Kentucky about to be down 17-10 at the half. It's probably already halftime. Take a look at some second half lines. Duke laying 3 second half. Pittsburgh laying 11 second half. I like what we've seen out of Pitt. I like what we've seen out of Pitt so far. They're up by 4. That would put the full game at 15. We're laying 20.5. Potentially, I'm waiting to see a total on that game. The total in the Navy game is 20.5 for the second half. Tulane laying 3 second half. I gotta be honest, that's tempting. That is really tempting. Cincinnati laying 14.5 finally popped up. Oklahoma State and Tulsa. Second half total over 27.5. I haven't watched enough of that game, and I know we're on the over as a free play, so I do apologize. Hopefully something happens in that game, and they light the world on fire, and we see 60 points in the second half. Unlikely, more than likely, but it's college football, guys, and anything's possible. Anything is possible. Yeah, over and under 24 in the pit. While I do like that, and I like what, we've seen out of the teams. They get a touchdown apiece somewhere along the lines. Huge monster hit by the Raging Cajuns on defense. Call that timeout. If they have any left, they probably don't. Monster hit. Cajuns trying to get the ball back before half. Would be awesome if they did. They had a chance to even put up 3. Take a look at second half lines, guys. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not always the biggest second half wager guy, especially when we've got games rolling. If there's opportunities, I will bet it. If there's not, I'll kick back and relax. I'm going to be honest with you. I can definitely use 2 goals by Manchester United. That's a fact. That is a fact. Hey, Jeff, what time does JT tee off today? I know you're watching. Now, I am extremely wanting to take Tulane, laying 3 in the second half. So I know I should not be laying 27 with Tulane against Navy. But I'm going to take a little bit of the profit from over there and I'm going to reinvest it possibly. Want to take a look at the second half. I'm going to be honest, I can't see how they don't cover. Tulane laying 3. 650 to win 500 up on the board. Don't know if you guys can see, but there you go. All right. So we're going to put another one down here. Call me crazy, and I know I'm going against laying the big points. And I might give a little back. And if I give a little back, that's okay. It's actually not okay, but if I do, that's fine. But honestly, I don't see how it doesn't win. I'll close that one out. That way we'll be ready for when the next one pops up. All right? That way when the next one pops up, we'll be ready. So honestly, I don't see how we don't cover 3. Raging Cajun's going to be getting the ball back with under 120 to go. Punting the ball at 119. Raging Cajuns are a pick minus 225. First half total, everything's locked. Game total of 50.5 is not locked. That's about the only thing you can bet right now on it. See how this punt goes. We're going to get the ball at our own 20, mark them down at the 28 with 1:10 to go. And the Raging Cajuns moving the ball. We have 21 first half points with 1:10 to go. Can the Raging Cajuns put 3 up on the board? Or even better, can they get us a touchdown in the next minute? Probably unlikely, but it is obviously possible. 77 figures. What books do you recommend since 5 Dimes is transitioning? Not allowed to discuss it during the live chat, but obviously the one in the background is a great one. Go to my Twitter at CapNationKyle. I explain everything there. Or my website. Go to our website, cappersdirect.com. And my Twitter is, I'll post a link to my Twitter. Actually, my Twitter is just at CapNationKyle. Find me on Twitter, and I discuss it there. But can't discuss it on YouTube. We got our hands smacked last time. Karen C., what is going on? I hope you're doing well. Michael says, fired Louisiana Lafayette, again, minus 165. Why not? I think it's a great bet. They're actually favored by 6.5 now. They are the favorite, moving the ball down to the 25-yard line or 23-yard line. They are now a favorite by 6.5 points. And I'm sure if they put a touchdown up here, they'll be laying a big number come second half. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully, they can put up 7 here. That would be great, is if they could put up 7. No problem, 77 figures. Yeah, just head to my Twitter or our website. I explain everything there. Michael, I think you were a smart man. And the Cajuns throw a pick at the 19-yard line. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. But that's just a small taste of what to expect in the second half. To be honest, just a bad throw right there. Just a bad throw. Can't be more honest than that one, right? That was just a bad throw. So, as I get a better setup and a better transition, this is what the live wager show will be about. We've made 4 live wagers. I don't know if I'll make any more, but we'll see. It's all just a matter of what we got going on and how things are looking. All right? Austin P moving the ball. We need some scores in that one. Duke and BC still at the half. Navy and Tulane, everything's at the half with the exception of Louisiana Lafayette, which has just got, well, that's at halftime now, 14-7. And Cincinnati second half starting right now. Popping up second half wagers so that way we can see when the Raging Cajuns second half starts. Western Kentucky laying 7 second half. What's crazy to me is Tulane still laying 3. They're keeping that number there. Boy, is it tempting, but I know not to. I know not to go do. I mean, I already went against the grain and did it once. I know not to do it again. Louisiana Lafayette back to a pick'em, guys, minus $1.60. Louisiana Lafayette back to a pick'em, laying $1.60. That's on the live. Borussia Dortmund with a goal, keeping the parlay alive. Unfortunately, I have Manchester United. And Manchester United, little shitty bang bang so far. Down 1-0 against Crystal Palace. What's going on, Ruben? Waiting to see the live line. When it comes out, we'll keep hitting the refresh button on the Raging Cajuns. Live, you can get them as on the live part, you can get them as a pick, minus $1.60. Before I do anything of that nature, I'd like to see what they are live for an actual second half line. They're actually laying 10.5 second half. Laying 10. Now the pick'em is minus $1.80. All right, so clicking on live, getting the fingers hot. One thing that I think happens is max bet 300, huh? Don't know if you guys can see it. Third quarter, Louisiana Lafayette game over 13.5. 300 to win 250. And doing it one more time so I have to win 500 on it. I think they come out and they put up points. Louisiana Lafayette can't mess around. They need points. Georgia State's going to need points to keep them off. So Louisiana Lafayette. This is more of an action junkie play. All right, this is more of an action junkie play. So caution to the wind. Caution to the wind, all right, folks. Caution to the wind. Don't go firing the farm on it. Tim says he's having so much fun he can't stand it. Fantastic. I love hearing that. Princess Chachu, I am so, and to the point where I'm not even messing with a live wager on it. Not even going to mess with a live wager on it. Just hopefully, if you guys win from the live wager, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Send me a tweet on Twitter. Tweet me a copy of your ticket, tag me in it. Would love to reshare it. Old Outdoors TV, what's going on? Great call on the over in the Leeds game. Ohio State going to face Nebraska as part of a Big Ten start. Popping up some golf scores. You know, could definitely use a Manchester United couple goals. I cannot lie. I cannot lie. I do have them in a big parlay, as well as the over in that one, and that one is a burner. That one is a burner at the 60-minute mark. They're losing by 1. It's 1-0. Princess Chachu says over and under 28.5 second half. It probably goes over, but I'm going to steer clear of that one. Taking a look at some golf. U.S. Open. Patrick Reed starting at 11:25 with the lead. A couple of us have Justin Thomas, who was the day one leader, is now in tied for third with 2 under. He starts in 13 minutes. Come on, JT, have a great day today. Rory, 1 under so far today through 8. He's 2 over, 6 shots off the lead. So come on, Rory, I got a nice future on him as well. Taking a look at anybody else that I might have a future on. Dustin Johnson, 2 over today. He's 5 over on the tournament through 7, having another bad start. Princess Chachu, Tulane -4. If you're talking about the live line, yeah, we've already hammered the snot out of it. Ricky Fowler, 2 over today. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. So my hope, really in reality, is going to have to be JT or Rory. I need Rory to come charging up the leaderboard. Kyle B says, what horrible football morning. You know, football today is not the most attractive, to say the least. I said it this morning. Is there money to be made? Absolutely. Am I in love with the schedule? With the games that we have today? Absolutely not. Now, Austin Peay did just put up 3. Hopefully, Cincinnati can put up 4 touchdowns for us somehow, some way. Or 3, and then we can get to the 24 that's needed. I like the fact that Austin Peay put up some points, but we need some Cincinnati scoring, and we need it fast. Let's see here. Tulsa starting the second half up by 4. I seen a tweet, somebody saying that Navy is trash. The Navy football team is not the same this year. That is a fact. The midshipmen are going to get ran all over. That is a fact. Just meandering around, popping up the Cincinnati game. Hopefully, 3rd and 12 for Cincinnati right now. And they're definitely struggling coming out of the second half where they needed to be hot. Horrible throw by the quarterback. I don't know what he was looking at. Horrible throw. So, hopefully things turn around as far as the end game goes. Or, the games go. Yeah, Princess Chacho, I just seen that Verlander needs Tommy John surgery. Of course, I got to drop my pencil for the fight board. So we've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 live wagers, and it is stacked on the Louisiana, Lafayette, and Tulane game. Cincinnati punting. Now here comes Louisiana, Lafayette. Second half almost underway. Now, hopefully for us, and out of curiosity, if you guys are following along and you guys are betting what I bet over here up on the board, I'm curious how many of you are. How many of you have followed along to a T? And we've made 5 wagers live, and we're 1-0 to start. Hopefully, if you guys follow along, hopefully we end up ahead. That is the name of the game. But if you did, I'd love to know who's following along. So do me a huge favor. If you're on board, and you're on board the money train, do me a favor, post in the comment section, let me know. If you missed one, that's fine, no problem. Nathan, you have fantastic. Neverage, you have excellent. Raymond, it's early. Second half just getting ready to start. Raging Cajuns, the one thing that I really wanted is I wanted the Raging Cajuns to come out or end the second half with those points. Kicking the ball. Oh, sorry, I'm not even at their game. I'm looking at the Western Kentucky game. I'm like, that doesn't look like the Raging Cajuns. Or Western Kentucky. Why don't you guys correct me? I really wanted them to come off the field with more than 7 points. We had that chance in that late pick. We didn't get it. Nonetheless, it's okay. 3rd and 3 for Tulane. This is going to be a nice big opening drive to help us with that second half, laying 3. Obviously, tons of time in that one. But I'd love to see them put up a quick 7 up on the board and get us covered from the start. But unfortunately, bad pass behind the receiver on a little slant route there. But before the snap, timeout. There we go. Redo that 3rd down. Redo that 3rd down. Ryan C. said, shoot, I just laid the second half under on which game? Marlon D., you're on the second half for the Tulane game. Very nice. My phone's blowing up with information on Justin Verlander. Going crazy. Going crazy. Pitt's first drive, punting the ball 38 seconds into second. I'm actually kind of surprised. Ryan, you laid the second half under the Georgia State game. Was it under 28.5? I would take 28 second half points from the Raging Cajuns. Now, I got a monster around here, and it's probably warm. It is, but warmer than I'd like, but I got to drink something. I'm dying. We're going to have to figure out something with the live wager show because getting off at 8 and then back on at 9:30 was not enough time for my fat rear to get a little breakfast. I couldn't even leave the office and go get anything. Hell, I didn't even have time to make another cup of coffee. Bill, you just got a -1.5 for the second half, Tulane. Great line. Great line, Bill. I think it should have zero issues. I just can't see Navy coming out and doing anything. I really can't. The live line on Tulane is laying 28.5 right now. So if you've got a second half line of 1.5, you've got a great line. Hell, Tulane, it's locked right now, so we'll wait to see what happens. But Tulane is at what it just locked. Third quarter, Tulane as a pick, or excuse me, as a laying 0.5 point. In-game total on this one is 41.5. In-game total on this one is 41.5, laying $1.15. If you guys take a look at the board, what we are on for the live wager, we're on Tulane laying 16.5, looking good by a touchdown right now. Tulane first half team total over 17.5. We cashed 500 there. We've got a Lafayette as a pick'em. The Raging Cajuns as a pick'em to win the game, laying $1.20. Tulane second half laying 3, and Louisiana, Lafayette, and Georgia State to come out firing and get us 14 points in the third quarter for a win. Preferably all by the Raging Cajuns. So that's what's up on the board for now. And my other phone going crazy. Boston College in the red zone. More Twitter updates. Speaking of Twitter, I don't see any of you tweet me your winners. I know some of you cashed that Tulane team total over 17.5. So let's have some fun. And remember, the bigger we build this show, the more fun that we're going to have. All right? When we started out the live shows, it was once a week. And I actually talked to these guys right back here. I'm not going to say their names so I don't get in trouble. I talked to them about sponsoring the show a couple of years ago. They just weren't ready for us. We weren't big enough. We were too small, itty bitty. We had a lot of good ideas. Still have a lot of great ideas. If you build it, they will come. So here they are. Here they are. And a lot of great things to come. A lot of great things to come. I'm working on a Monday Night Football promotion where we're going to give away not just the swag that you see down here, but t-shirts, as well as cash deposited into your BetOnline account. Oh, Navy pick scooping and running and getting a big hit by Tulane. I love it. I don't know how much it'll be, but hopefully you guys will be able to guess the winner and the correct score. I don't know where that promotion's going to be just yet. More than likely, it'll be on our website. On our YouTube video. But we'll be heavily promoting it. More than likely starting tomorrow. So, big run by Navy. Wow. Where did Navy come up with that run? That's what I want to know. Where did Navy just... I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. I sneezed and it relogged me in. Relogged me into BetOnline. All it took was a sneeze. Where did Navy rip off a run from? And here they go to the other side and they get stuffed. That's what I thought. Live line on Tulane is laying 27 over 41.5. Remember, if you want 2 days of premium plays for free or 2 days of my personal plays for free, we are running a promotion. Go look at my Twitter. It's on my Twitter or the company's Twitter. Same thing with our website. Tells you exactly how to qualify to get 2 days of premium plays or 2 days of my personal plays for free. So just taking a look around the games, trying to find some avenues on what we can do if something pops up. And remember, I'm not just going to keep spitting down games because I'm actually betting these games, and I bet 5 games, and I want to go 5-0. Plain and simple, I want to go 5-0 on them. I don't want to lose a damn live wager. All right? I do not want to lose a damn live wager. I'm undefeated on the day. I had 5 live wagers. Manchester United with a missed penalty shot, or was that Crystal Palace? One of the two. But either way, I need Manchester United to pick up the game and get me 2 goals quick. But I haven't lost. That Leeds game, I cashed in on. Big time. And I had 7 live wagers for a nickel apiece. Now, some of them were the same bet 3 times. But I absolutely cleaned up. So as of right now, I'm 7-0 with that one, 8-0 live wagers this morning. And I want it to be 12-0 because I ain't missing a damn one today. All right? Occasionally, I'll make a stupid one, thinking that we're going to get lucky. But we're going to focus in on and hone in on some big money. All right? Now, there is an English Premier League game, Arsenal starting in 56 minutes. Just checking on the German Federation soccer play. I actually talked about this during the live show yesterday. I'm not sure too many people paid attention to it. At the 74-minute mark, Borussia Dortmund up 2-0. Hopefully, they come through for me and anybody else that watched it from the live show yesterday. But Arsenal, that line was actually like $1.60 earlier. It's now $1.92. Crystal Palace just scored. Yuck! Yuck! With the opener. Or not the opener, second game, but a big disaster right there. Big disaster right there. Can't win them all, but good thing it's not a live wager. But let's see here. I could use another goal in that game. Graciously use another goal in that game. That'll cover much of my wagers. If I could hit the over. If we could just hit the over. All right, we got a lot pending. And it's looking like I'm going to drop my 3-team parlay for $1,000 because of Manchester United. You know, I thought something was fishy about that one. I should have took my better judgment. All right, guys, so here we are, Raging Cajuns. Getting ready to receive the ball. Better pop up. Fresh updated lines with a big run. Kickoff to the 40, to the 45-yard line. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. Raging Cajuns, a pick'em, laying $1.80. They just locked that one. Laying 6.5, they're minus 175 now. So the chance to get them at a pick is probably going to be gone, or you're going to have to lay 300 or more. The money line is minus 220. Louisiana Lafayette laying 4.5. And they're on the move. And they're on the move. See what happens here, folks. Hopefully Tulane, 3 minutes into the third quarter. Plenty of time there. 1st and 10 for the Cajuns, folks. We need a big score to start. The problem is we missed that 7. We could have ended the half with points and getting the ball, which is really what we needed. I'm frozen. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. These are the best photos that you're going to find of me all day long. Best video of me all day long is the frozen video of me. Old Outdoors TV says Dortmund looks good. And the Raging Cajuns throw a pick at their own 28-yard line again. You know, throwing into double and triple coverage is generally not advised. Matter of fact, it's ill-advised. All right? For everybody watching, touchdown Cincinnati, about time. I'm actually trying to see how many turnovers that is, because I haven't been paying attention. They've thrown the ball away twice, and they fumbled twice, although they recovered it both. Their defense gets a stop here, and we're still good for that third quarter over. Borussia Dortmund, 3-0. We'll be cashing that ticket. Navy moving the ball. Flag coming in from the backfield. So hopefully that'll be an offensive penalty there on Navy. Georgia State with the big first down. So we're definitely going to need some love here in the rage. Late flag coming in. Looks like it's a face mask. Oh. Is that what he just symboled? Targeting on the defense. Come on, Mr. Jones. Total unnecessary penalty by the Raging Cajuns. They should actually be... I don't know if that's target. Did he hit the head? Yes. I don't know if that's targeting. He was leaning and diving forward as the receiver was going down, and he made shoulder contact, not head-to-head, shoulder contact. So, did he lean with the shoulder? Yeah, but they're both going forward. Hopefully, they review it and take the targeting off. Was a hit to the head, though. It's a little lackluster start to everything so far today and the second half. But hopefully we're able to cash all of these. Still plenty of time. Still plenty of time to be cashing everything today. Cincinnati up 35-6. Total of 41 points there. Here we go. No targeting. Second down. Thank you, Mr. Olson, the referee, for going and reviewing that one and making the correct call. Manchester United scores! I just gave the touchdown symbol. What are you supposed to do for soccer? My soccer fans out there. When there's a goal, what am I supposed to do? In hockey, you blow the whistle and you point. For touchdowns, I just throw that arms in the air for a hallelujah. 3rd and 18 for Navy, who probably hasn't even made a passing attempt today. Oh, Navy's passing the ball, and he's on the run. And he's running the ball, and he gets 2 yards out of bounds at their 40, punting the ball. Absolutely, Man U scored. I'll be honest with you guys. I bet the over in that one to win 1,000. That will at least cover my parlay. I have a 3-team parlay that only needs Manchester United to win the game. And unfortunately, obviously, we've seen some crazier shit happen in soccer. There's 8 minutes left. Chances are I'm not going to get it. Chances are I'm not going to get it. But if for some reason they were to tie the game, I'd also be extremely happy because I threw a small bet. And it would only let me do it once. Or, let me do 250. And it was the Manchester team total over 2. So I'd love to see another one at least push that bet. And right now I'm actually pushing the total. I've won on half of it, so I've won 500 back. I have over 2.5 and over 3 in that game, so I would graciously be happy to see one more. Georgia State moving the ball. See, Raging Cajuns really screwed up. We should have 14 more points up on the board. At least 10. At least 10. It should be a 17-14 game with Georgia State going in for a score. And we would be cashing that one right there. But unfortunately, we're not. Unfortunately, we're not. So, going to hit the refresh on everything here. That way we can see what the live odds are and all of that, because Raging Cajuns are about ready to be down by 14 again. If they stop throwing picks, Navy with a huge kick. No good. No good. No good, Navy. No good. And, it's hindsight's 2020. We got the Raging Cajuns as a pick, minus $1.20. We also have the third quarter over 13.5. I would prefer it to be all Raging Cajuns, but I'll take 7 as long as they can kick the extra point any way we can get it to start. All right? Any way we can get it. Because there's still plenty of time for the Raging Cajuns to come back and at least win us a little hedge on a pick'em bet. Them laying 15, which is what the line was when we put it out. Is there still time? Well, it's going to be really tough. I'm going to be honest with you. And who was Tulane throwing to? Tulane quarterback. Come on, Jackson. This is not the Tulane of the first half. That is for sure. And as anticipated, the scoring in the Cincinnati game has all but stopped. Hopefully, another incomplete on 3rd and 7. Fourth and 7. Play field position. Long as Navy don't score and we pick up 3, we'll be good. And this is bad passes and drop passes. Bad passes, bad passes will kill anybody. Crystal Palace just scored. Hindsight 2020, it's 3-1. I cashed the full game over now, so I went 1,000 on that one. I feel better. I feel better on that one, knowing that I got a little bit back. Not enough. Not enough, to be honest. So, baseball getting ready to start, guys. Baseball getting ready to start. 1:10 Pacific, 4:10 Eastern time. All the games late today. Remember, we will be live tomorrow. 6 a.m. on the East Coast, or 6 a.m. on the West Coast. 9 a.m. on the East Coast for Cappers Nation Live, and then we'll figure out the game schedule for the live show tomorrow, probably around 10:30, an hour later than this one, with the NFL starting later tomorrow. NFL starts at 10 a.m. on the West Coast, 1 on the East Coast versus 9 for college here. Cincinnati knocking on the door of Austin Peay. 2nd and 10 from the Austin Peay 15. We need a touchdown there. Navy from their 31. Hopefully And a big pass downfield. Wow, Navy completed a pass to their own 35. Moving the ball, Navy. You know, if the service academies actually pass the ball, I think they might be a much more quality programs. Why they have zero faith in quarterbacks? These kids have played quarterback in high school. These kids can play. Now, can they play huge pass down the field for a Navy? Did he fumble it? And it's out of the end zone. And the call on the field is they're marking him down at the half-yard line. But it looked like he might have fumbled it. Oh, he should be down at the 1, unfortunately. He fumbled it coming down. It hit the goal line. And then it ended up getting batted out of the end zone. I don't know. Is that a safety? If it's fumbled, oh no, they called it down at the half-yard line. A Navy going for it. Navy gets on the board. Boo. Not a fan of that one. Navy touchdown. I knew there was something shady about them leaving us that line the entire time. This one right here, folks. That one right there. I'm not liking right now. Obviously, plenty of time in the game. Plenty of time in the game. But I'm definitely not liking it. Rookie MVP, what's going on? This is the second show. This is the live wager part. Navy's kicker's pretty good. Navy's kicker's pretty good. He'll probably shank this one, though. I hope he shanks it. Laying 16.5. We're up by 17. We're covering by half a point. We're definitely going to need old Tulane to get off their rears and get us another touchdown or two. Cincinnati up 42-6 after their touchdown run. Flag in the Louisiana Lafayette game. Hopefully that's going on Georgia State. So we need one more touchdown in the Cincinnati game to hit the over on that, as well as anybody that took the 24 for the second half. You'll be pushing. Face mask on... Hey guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? Hold on 1 second. All right, so tell me some good news. What did I miss while we're gone? Did Navy score? Raging Cages get us some points yet? Not yet. Did I talk about the Heat and Celtics? No, not yet. Not yet. We've been focusing in on 100% straight live wagers. And look at that. Look at that. Raging Cajuns in the red zone. And he didn't throw a pick yet. He did not throw a pick yet. There's still time, though. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. Any games that I like next? Yeah, all my personal plays. All my plays haven't started yet. So if you guys aren't on my personal plays yet, feel free to get on board. Buy 3 days, get 3 days free. Not one of my games has started yet. Not one of my games has started yet. Getting ready to. Getting ready to. But not one has started yet. And hopefully we can cash this one right here. Did they just fumble the ball? Second and 4. Come on, we need 7. Who do I like? Get signed up, James, and I'll be more than happy to tell you who I like. You want my personal plays or our premium plays? Feel free to get on board. Who do I like? Live Wager Show. Who I like as of right now is on the board. Who I like right now is on the board. We've only had one premium play start. Only one premium play start. The other 3 offside on the defense. We love it. We're knocking on the door. This one right here, folks. We're knocking on the door. Hopefully we get it. Would love to catch the second one of the live show. Still have 3 premium plays left. I have all 4 of my personal plays left. So still plenty of time to get on all of our games. And that, folks, is a Raging Cajuns touchdown pending an extra point. We cash another one. Pending the extra point. And hopefully we cash it. We will know here shortly. Tommy John, elbow. And folks, congratulations. We will now cash our second live wager of the day. We're 2-0 on the day with the live show. 2-0 on the day with the live show, folks. We're going to just take this one right here. We're going to hit the copy. We're going to come down here. We're going to hit the paste. And we're going to just place it right there next to the Louisiana Lafayette. Georgia State over 13.5 in the third quarter. Cash it, baby. And you know what's the best part about this? Is that I actually bet it live and showed you guys my bets. And actually showed you guys my bets. There's all these other companies out there, all these other video makers on YouTube. They may have more viewers, they may have more subscribers, but they don't have a bigger set of testicles. That is a fact. They don't even bet their games, because if they did, they would do what I did. If they bet their games, they would do what I did. I mean, I can click up here, and I don't know if this is worth bragging about, but keep in mind, I have more than one account, okay? I have more than one account. I have my Bet Online account. I still have a little left in 5 dimes. I have a local guy. I have money everywhere, so I can bet everywhere. But if you guys take a look up here, you take a look at this right here. Pending bets, right there. This is $18,477.50. That's an action. Now, granted, 3,000 of that is in just a couple golf futures for the U.S. Open. But people ask, do you really bet? Here's your flipping answer. That's one account. All right? That's one account. All right, somehow I need to X out of that screen. There we go, right down there. So get our live wagers back up here, and that way we can hopefully find some more opportunities to bet live because we're 2-0, and I smell blood. Perfect rotation, we already know. I can't discuss that on here because YouTube doesn't allow us to. But yeah, they just paid me $17.5 the other day, and I think they pinned my tweet thanking them. You know, one thing that we do need, we need 2 Navy scores. All right, we need 2 Navy scores. Or not Navy, excuse me, Tulane scores. What the hell? Scratch that. Blah, blah, blah. We need 2 Tulane scores. Navy driving again. Yeah, they smell blood in Tulane's defense, and something they caught wind in the second half. And unfortunately, Tulane is not moving the ball when they do have it on offense. Cincinnati 2nd and 4. Hopefully we can get another score there. Navy with a huge run right up the middle for a touchdown or down to the 2-yard line. Unfortunately, folks, our 16.5 and our second half is in jeopardy, and it's looking like we're going to get our asses kicked. It's looking like we're going to get our asses kicked. Pitt up by 11, 21-10. Boston College turning on the heat second half. Tulane cannot stop Navy now. Navy couldn't rush for shit in the first half, and now Tulane can't stop them, and they can't do anything. So we're definitely in a world of hurt on the Tulane sucker bets. Second half, laying 3 was probably too much of a risk. Although we won on the first one, so I just put a little extra money into it. Navy touchdown, unfortunately. Still plenty of time. 1 Tulane score puts us back up. Covering. Give me 1 second, folks. Give me 1 second, folks. All right, give me 1 more second, then I will be done. South Florida, Notre Dame getting underway. Oklahoma State getting ready to score. Let's see here. Maybe we'll get lucky and Navy will shank this one. It is a little wet. And they drill it right down the middle. You know, one thing that we need, 3rd and 5 with Georgia State, we need to stop. We need to stop. And they're getting the ball back. They're getting the ball back. They're back to a pick'em at minus $1.20 for the game. Third quarter, a half a point. Everything's frozen other than the side and the game. Navy and Tulane live odds. You can get Navy plus 10, Tulane laying 10. Where it's at right now, definitely trending in the way of Navy. Navy turning on the heat, 38 total points with a lot of time left to go, over 18 minutes of football. And Georgia State punting the ball. See where we end up getting it for Louisiana Lafayette. It's going to be a big drive for us. Picking it up on the bounce, and we go backwards for a couple yards. Louisiana Lafayette a pick, laying $1.30. The in-game total over 54.5, so you need 55 to win. We're sitting at 35. So essentially 3 more touchdowns. Do we have 3 more touchdowns in this game? I think it gets there. I think the Raging Cajuns come out and they absolutely fire. Do we have 4 touchdowns in it? That I don't know. We would need 3 touchdowns and an extra point on top of that, an 8th point somewhere, in order for us to push on Louisiana Lafayette somehow, unless towards the end of the game they end up with if they could get 3 straight touchdowns and then a pick 6, obviously. But that's so far-fetched and out of the realm of things as of right now. We won't even worry about that. What we need to worry about is Tulane getting off their ass and moving the ball down the field. Cincinnati up 48-6. Now, they missed that extra point, folks. We're at 23 second-half points. Second-half line was 24. I know a handful of you, I think, bet it. The over 24. Luckily, there's almost a full quarter to go. There's 13:39 left. We're at 54 points. We're at 54 points in the Cincinnati game. Cincinnati up by 42. Now, during this morning live show, we talked about the under in the Duke game. 3rd and 4, pass incomplete. 4th and 4 for Tulane. The last thing that Tulane wants to do is give the ball to Navy. That's a straight disaster. If you just hand over Navy the ball right now, it is a straight disaster, and that's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. I do have a small wager on Cincinnati laying 37.5. They're up by 42. Hopefully, they can get everybody another score that bet the second half over. I have over 53.5. So I squeaked in. It's at 54, so cash that one. That was a small little lean from the live show. And Navy in great field position, too. Not looking good for Tulane. Tulane is definitely second half disaster. Mauricio, no, unfortunately, you can't get 3 days of premium plays and then 3 days of my personal plays because they're not going to pay me for my plays. It's 3 days of premium plays, you get 3 free. But if you buy both, you can have 6 of each. Buy 3 days of my plays and 3 days of premium plays, and you can have 3 days of both. But good question. Honest question. Navy with another pass down the field. Navy airing it out, having some good success on a couple passing plays. Raging Cajuns moving the ball to their own 28.5-yard line. Let's go, Raging Cajuns. Aaron, 10 points, Oklahoma and Tulsa going into the 4th quarter. And I do know an idiot who took the over. I loved the over. Can you say got hammered on the over? I did. I absolutely love the over. Big first down for the Raging Cajuns running the ball. Austin P moving the ball 1st and 10 at their own 44. Second stringer's definitely in for Cincinnati. Maybe even the third stringer's up by 42. Hopefully they can show off better than the Austin P first stringers and get a stop. Navy trying to run some trickery, being tracked down by Tulane, and a big hit. No flag. Come on, no flag. There we go, no flag. 4th and 6. Tulane D steps up big time. We're not covering the 17, the 16.5 live, or the 3 second half, but we still have a chance, folks. All right, we still have a legitimate shot. Now, there's not much to go as far as live wagering goes. Most of these games are ending, so a lot of the live wagers I'm probably off of. I am going to take a look and keep watching some of them. to see if there's any opportunities for us to hedge, possibly the Raging Cajuns game, maybe the Navy and Tulane game. We might have to start betting the opposite direction to save our asses. Big, big, big punt by Navy down to the 1 yard line. Rather than take it on the bounce, he let it go all the way down to the 1 yard line. Pitt up by 11. Pitt up by 11. 13 minutes to go in the game. The live line is minus 11.5 right now. Syracuse with the ball. Raging Cajuns, baby. Raging Cajuns with the touchdown. To the house, baby. To the house. We're dancing on YouTube Live. Safety Navy. Figured that one was coming. Figures that one was coming. Tulane, a second half shit show. Tulane, a second half disaster. This right here is going to be a loser. That right there is going to be a loser. If we lose those, I hope Navy comes back and wins. From not being able to see Navy do anything with the ball in the first half, an amazing comeback. They're down by 1 score right now and a 2-point conversion. They were down 24-0. It is now 24-16. The Cajuns, 14 straight points. And keep in mind, we should have 10 more points on there. At least. We should have 10 to 14 with those 2 interceptions. Which really pisses me off. Pitt, gaining possession at the 19. I was debating betting live on that game. And we got sidetracked. Watching the Raging Cajuns and the Navy disaster. Pitt getting ready to score again. Up 11. Laying 20.5. We still need 2 scores in that game. We still need 2 scores in that game. Guess what, folks? 21 all, baby. 21 all with 18 minutes of football to go. And Navy may run it to the house here. Nope, out of bounds. Austin Peay getting ready to score. I don't like that. 3rd and goal from the Cincy 3. They can't stop them. Their second stringers can't stop the Austin Peay. You really going to let Austin Peay put a touchdown up on you, Cincy? Shame on you. Shame on you. Now, I have them laying 37.5. They're up by 42. So, you give up a touchdown, you give up the cover. 10 minutes to go, obviously. Plenty of time. But I don't like it when we're playing from behind, obviously. Navy's going to win the game. Navy's going to win the game, and out of curiosity, Navy money line is plus 220. I cannot lie. It's tempting. It is very, very tempting. Now, end of the 3rd quarter, I might wait to see what we get. They're actually plus 260 right now, end of the 3rd quarter. To see what we get with Navy on the first play of the 4th quarter. Would love to see a turnover by Georgia State. Would love to see the big Raging Cajuns defense come up strong for us. I told you guys, they're a second half team. They're a second half team. Navy plus 240 live right now. Plus 4.5. Raging Cajuns with a dropped pass, Thank you, Lord. 2nd and 10 with that drop pass. Now, the Raging Cajuns, they're favored by 4.5 right now. If you want the money line, they're laying 250. The Raging Cajuns are on a mission right now. They're definitely on a mission. And they're getting the ball back. And they're getting the ball back. With 1:38 left in the third quarter. Tulsa plus 325 live. You know, Austin P with the touchdown. We're up 36. Need a score by Cincinnati. Notre Dame getting ready to score down at the South Florida 10-yard line. And that's a touchdown pending confirmation, actually. So, folks, taking a look real quick. In progress. Raging Cajuns. Raging Cajuns are going to roll. My personal opinion. Taking a look. Waiting for some live action. To see what pops up. To see what pops up. If anything at all. The board froze on me. Waiting for our live odds to pop up and see what we get. Again, if you haven't done so, do us a favor. Give us a thumbs up in the video. Navy live, I'm waiting to see what happens. First play of the fourth quarter. Raging Cajuns tied 21 apiece. Moving the ball from their own 24. And he hits the receiver in the gut who didn't even know it was coming. And he drops the ball. They're 4.5 minus $1.15. I'm not opposed to that, but they need a first down. They need to keep moving the ball. And if they don't move the ball, they need to at least gain field position going into the fourth quarter. So coming up on this next play, possibly a live wager. We'll see what happens after this first play. Nice run. Should be 3rd and 2, so we'll wait and see. I'm sure it'll freeze me out and have to redo things. But the money line's minus 250. It's minus 115. I'm not doing it yet. I'm waiting to see what happens. If we convert, and we don't, so I'm gonna hold off. We're punting the ball. I mean, I have faith in them. But I like it to be in my advantage. I like it to be towards my advantage. I don't know where my Navy game went. Navy game went off my screen. So I'm going to close that one out. Go back to in progress, take a look. Maybe we hedge with a Navy bet. First play of the fourth quarter coming up, and there's a flag already. To be honest, unless, and on the other side of the field, let's be honest, Navy's in 4-down territory anyways. Navy's in 4-down territory anyways. Second down. I wish that would pop up sometimes. It doesn't on this Vibe board. I got to figure it out. I got to spend more time on using it. Third down coming up. Big stop right there for Tulane. Louisiana Lafayette, minus 210 on the money line. Minus 4.5 is minus $1.15. and they convert a pass on first down, they get 4 yards. Should be 2nd and 6. End of the third quarter coming up. I do like the score by Notre Dame so fast. I am on the over on that one. All my clients are on the over on that one. Total is now up to 52.5. It's up 4.5 points. First quarter total is over 14.5. Plus 150. First quarter over 14.5 is plus 150 on that one. And be interesting to see what happens there. 11:59 to go in that game. Pitt missed a field goal. Figures. If you guys notice, we've been dropping, it seems, our first premium play of the day. Navy converts on 4th down. When do they not, right? Navy's definitely in 4-down territory everywhere they go. So I'm not feeling too confident in the Tulane second half or the 16.5. Obviously, they're up by 8. It's college football. Anything can happen. Navy can attempt to throw a pass here and throw a pick. Navy touchdown, Mauricio says. Not surprising at all. Not surprising at all. Can you believe the second half Tulane meltdown? What a coaching adjustment by Navy. They played 6 quarters of football and they got their asses beat. In 6 quarters of football, with BYU and 2 through Tulane, they got their asses beat. And on top of that, a passing touchdown. Did Tulane forget how to defend the pass? I mean, I know they did last week. Navy tied 24-all. Navy's winning the game. We missed an opportunity with a live wager there. We missed an opportunity. But what's actually surprising me, guys, and I'll be real honest with you, is the Western Kentucky Liberty. I didn't give Liberty a chance. I wrote Liberty off. I absolutely wrote Liberty off. And they are smoking Western Kentucky 30-17. Now, one thing that I do like doing live is when you get a super low scoring game like Tulsa and Oklahoma State. We were on the over, okay? We were on the over. And specifically, roughing the passer. Wow. Specifically, if it's a tie game or there's a possibility for a tie game. Now, Tulsa just put up a touchdown pending confirmation, okay? As far as that one goes, there's opportunities at times to live game a total towards the over at the very end. Remember, in college football, a lot happens in that last 5 minutes. Okay? So, for instance, right now, the live total It was 30.5, and I was getting ready to click on it. With 11 minutes to go, 10 minutes to go, excuse me. See what happens here. And they're going to be kicking a field goal. Okay? It's frozen, obviously, until after the kick. But what I like to do, you guys know, if this game goes to overtime, the Tulsa and Oklahoma State game, let's just say it was tied 10 apiece at 40 points. We can get another 28 pretty easy. Well, we would actually need 48. But that's possible in overtime. Now, here comes the field goal. If he kicks it, I might look at an over bet. And he misses a itty-bitty chip shot field goal. So while it's 10-7 right now, there's no urgency for either one of the teams to score. So when that happens, if they would have tied it up, I don't care what the total was at. Unless it was just something ridiculous, I was going to in-game the total over. But since it's not, and there's no flag on the play, so they're not kicking it again, and they didn't get a first down, I have no business betting on the total on that one. Nor do I even care what it is at the current moment. But that's something that I like to do from time to time when the opportunity arises. But you literally have to be at the ready. You literally have to be at the ready for it. And it didn't happen. So when that happens, just take off. I don't need to have the action. I'm pretty strategic when it comes to betting. Now, I do go crazy sometimes and bet shit that I shouldn't bet. You know, it happens. It happens. But for the most part, I'm pretty strategic on all my betting. Okay? On all my betting, I'm very strategic, and I don't mind. And that's what I want to share with the live wager is some of the opportunities. Yeah, Raging Cajun in the red zone, baby. And we're moving the ball. First and 10. You know, a lot of people are not successful betting live. And I'll be honest with you, there's times when I'm not successful betting live as well. And folks, that is a Raging Cajuns touchdown. Touchdown! Now there is 12 minutes left, 11:54 left. A lot can happen. We can get the ball back. We can score another touchdown. We can go up by 13 or 14. We can get a pick six at the end. You know, a lot to happen in order for us to still cover. But I like the direction that we're moving on the board with a pick. Louisiana Lafayette, Georgia State over 13.5. Because it's no secret, Guaranteed Saturday, if you guys haven't caught on, is on the Raging Cajuns. And they had a horrible start to the game. Interception at the end of the half. Interception to start the second half. We should have 14 more points, at least 10, but probably 14. And we should be covering the 15 we started to lay. Brian, you got the Ragens plus 7.5 live. Fantastic. And hopefully you have enough that if for some reason we did drop the Guaranteed Saturday play, we've made enough back on it on the live to cover our bets. That is the goal. Obviously, we're not going to win every single game. We're betting on college kids or we're betting on professional athletes. And unfortunately, shit is going to happen at times. They're going to make a bad decision and throw the pass at the wrong time or to the wrong player. It happens. These are college kids. Louisiana Lafayette laying 7.5 plus $1.30 live. Live on as a pick on the money line is laying 850. I like our odds. In-game total is over 60. As of right now, we're sitting 28-21 with a total of 49 points. So they're saying there's going to be 2 more scores in this game. They're saying there's going to be 2 more scores in this game. By who? I don't know. But I do like the over 60. I just don't know if I want to pull the trigger because I'm hoping the 2 scores are by the Raging Cajun. That way we can go up by 21, win guaranteed Saturday, and we all make a boatload of money. And all the people that were crying, you guys get to rejoice. Give me a virtual hug. Send me a virtual high five for calming you guys down earlier. That's my hope. That's my hope. All right? That is my hope. So, going to keep a live look still at a lot of the live odds and stuff like that, but we're going to be winding down this show unless I see something that stands out and is really, standing out in my eye. Princess Chacho, I agree. Navy's going to win the game. I already turned it off. I've got a whole magnitude on the iPad. I've got the live betting screen here, and then we've got games on the TV up here. But what I'm doing is I'm trying to find us one more avenue for a live wager. All right? I'm trying to find us one more avenue for a live wager. Not only did Navy wake up, but Tulane went home. They were up 24-0, didn't make any proper adjustments knowing that Navy was going to make adjustments. They just thought Navy was going to suck for a 7th and 8th consecutive quarter. Jeff says, people still laying down on the couch. Absolutely. Absolutely. So what we need out of the Raging Cajuns right now, we need a minimum of 8, preferably 9. I know some people got it high at 17 and didn't buy it down. So hopefully we get 10, 11 points at a minimum. But what I'd love to see a quick 3 and out, get the ball back, Raging Cajuns touchdown, go up by 14, and really make Georgia State press, feel the heat, and make a change. Now, don't forget, guys, and don't forget, if you guys want avenue to make money the rest of the day, I only have one personal play that started. All right, I still have 3 more. We still have 3 more premium plays. But besides that, one thing that you guys are missing out on, and Notre Dame is up 14-0, rolling. But one thing that you guys are missing out on is the UFC. I'm telling you right now, if you are not on the UFC, you are flat out missing out. Georgia State moving the ball. I'm not a fan of that. We need to get a nice stop here and get the ball back to have a chance. The UFC package is $29. There's 14 fights. You get every single one of his fight picks, write-ups, leans. Those write-ups are money. There is bets inside the write-ups if you can comprehend basic English. There is so much money to be made on the UFC. Old Outdoors TV. Oh, tell them to stop jinxing it. All right? Tell them to stop jinxing it. As far as the UFC goes, it's $29.99 for the entire card. He has a guaranteed max fight pick. It's $25. Guaranteed to win, or he'll give you the next one free. But even better than that, his 3x3 package. It's $100. It's $100. You get 3 weeks of UFC, 3 full UFC cards, 3 guaranteed max fight picks for $100. Do the math. Max fight picks are $25 a piece. The card's $29.99. It's $90 just for 3 cards. $10 more, and you're getting 3 max fight picks. Smoking deal right there. Raging Cajuns need to stop right here. So I'm going to be making a bunch of money on the UFC. He's won 12 straight UFC cards. That's the killer right there. 12 straight. And he ain't stopping on this one. All right, big third down coming. Big third down coming from the Georgia State 29. You know, Old Outdoors TV, I'm not going to name who, but I did get a text message from somebody that said, I guess Tulane was the play and a copy of their bet. Hopefully, and they did give him a first down, I think. Yeah, they gave him a first down. Hopefully Tulane can come back and at least cover for everybody that bet the spread. I don't mind giving a little bit of back here because we're already 2-0. I really wanted to go 5-0 on the live show. Georgia State, there's going to be a flag. No. Hand on the shoulder, no flag. Thank you, Lord, no flag. Georgia State within striking distance for a touchdown. And I thought they were going to call a pass interference or clearly grabbing the shoulder pad. No call. Thank you, Lord. 2nd and 10. Raging Cajuns still alive to cover. And, wow. Give up a big pass down to their own 12-yard line. Not looking good. Raging Cajuns, not looking good. Hopefully what we bet on the live show doesn't turn into a disaster the way that it's looking right now. As long as the Raging Cajuns win by 1, we could potentially go 3-2 on the live show, which at this point I'd be content with. Not happy, but content. If Tulane wins on the money line, I do have a parlay with Tulane on the money line. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Or 3rd and 2 maybe for Georgia State. We need a turnover. The Raging Cajuns defense has not stepped up for us. Now, I've been live for a lot longer than I had planned to, just because we've been sweating out this remaining of the game. And I do have to get going here soon. Georgia State walks it in for a touchdown. Raging Cajuns. Weak defense, horrible offense is going to be another guaranteed Saturday loser. Now, there's still 7.5 minutes left, and anything can happen in college. Anything can happen, but it is tied 28 apiece, and this one sucks. I got a lot on this one, and I had a lot of faith in it, and I can't say they didn't have their chances, that's for sure. When you play like dog shit and you still had chances, you know, not much you can ask for their Navy. A big 3rd and 10 from the Tulane 48. Obviously, a Navy run and a loss of yardage for 2. Going to be 4th and 12. All right, so Max at Cincinnati just screwed it. Doesn't surprise me one bit. What are they up 35? 3rd and 8, which means they're probably kneeling down at this point. Mauricio, there's 3 premium plays left. The first one starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Goofy Scott says, stinks on the Cajun game. Blame me, I'm the bad guy. No, we could blame the Cajuns. We had our opportunities. We didn't convert. Oh, they fumbled it? Joy. I see that now. I just turned it on. 3:38 with a flag in the backfield. Oh, never mind. That's it said it was on ESPN. I turned on ESPN and it gave me Don't forget UFC coming up, guys. Couple hours. 2 hours. Austin P up by 30, or Austin P down by 35, moving the ball. And yeah, they are definitely screwing that one up. Mauricio 3 premium, 3 of my personal plays are left. Definitely not looking good, up by 35. I have him 37.5 too, a small little lean wager on it. But maybe we get lucky and get a scoop and score at the end of the game or something. But definitely not starting out the way we wanted to. Definitely not starting out the way we wanted to. But guys, remember, it's a long day. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. And there is a lot left. Lot left to go, guys, all right? So I'm going to get off of here. I've been live for an hour longer than I had planned. For everybody on Guaranteed Saturday, we'll take care of you on the next one. It always sucks to lose one and sweat here alongside you guys. And not to say it's over. Obviously, anything can happen. But I can't say it's looking good, all right? Raging Cajuns, 1st and 10 coming up, 7:30 left on the game. And anything can happen. 28 all. Hopefully we at least hedge and get the hedge bet. As far as the Celtics and the Heat goes. I'm actually popping up that game as I speak. As far as that game goes, Heat +3, totals up to 207.5. Guys, it was by luck the game didn't go over in the first game. I am rolling with the over. If the Celtics want to compete, they're going to have to put up some more points on the board. Raging Cajuns with a big pass down the field, and he got it to the 36-yard line. Or the 37, 38, maybe, I don't know, somewhere around there. I'd be a horrible play-by-play announcer. But as far as the Celtics and the Heat, I'm not going to sit here and break down the game. That's not what this show is about. But I did promise a free play. So free play, guys, I'm rolling with the over 207.5. Over 207. I cannot lie, I bet it already, but I got it at 207. So if you want to buy it down a half a point, buy it down a half a point. I got it at 207. The over is going to cash, just like we cashed the over yesterday, and the Lakers. So you want a winner, there's another winner, because the first set of games has not been treating us right. All right, but remember, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at CapNationKyle. I am sure I will have more free plays and stuff like that. And I'm sure nobody predicted on our YouTube video the final score being 13-7. All right, so good luck, everybody. We'll see you guys live tomorrow, 6 a.m. on the West Coast, 9 a.m. on the East Coast for Cappers Nation Live. We'll break down. We will try and touch and put our greedy little fingers on every single NFL game. All right? So remember, get on the UFC, and it's not how you start, guys. It's how you finish. So if you're down after the first round of games, it's okay. It's okay. Settle down, take a breather. If you smoke, go out, take a smoke break. If you drink responsibly, go have a cocktail. Come back, don't start firing. Be responsibly, bet responsibly, use your brain, and grind your way out of it. And if you're on our plays, rest assured, we'll take care of you just like we always do. We got a chance for a field goal in the Cincinnati game. Hopefully we get it. I'm hoping we do. I'd love to cash that one. All right, guys. Good luck, everybody. I'm going to get out of here. We'll see you guys live tomorrow morning. And enjoy your day. All right, guys? Take it easy, everybody.